All right, hello, and welcome back to my series, which is Short Pump Showcase. We are going to step behind the curtain with another one of the quality people quietly making Short Pump one of the best places to live, making Short Pump feel like home. So today we have professional organizer Caroline VanNatta. Hi, Caroline.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Listen, I met you. Did we meet in Georgia? I think we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might have been like 2 years ago
Yeah.
now.
We were at a business women's conference, and I was so excited that Caroline came up to me and she said, "You live near Shore Pump?" I'm like, "Yeah, do you?" And it's just so neat because there we were at a business conference, and here is our home, Shore Pump. So, Caroline, nobody can do it better than you. You are a professional organizer. Could you share with everyone watching what you really specialize in and
hmm
maybe not the whole depth and breadth, but what you have seen that has really made a difference for your clients in what you do.
Yes. Okay. So we are a full service home organizing team. It's not just me showing up at your house, it's a team of amazing women. Most of them are moms. They've been where a lot of our clients have been with the chaos and the overwhelm. We also have a handyman on our team, but we can take care of pretty much anything in your house that has to do with your stuff. So decluttering, setting up a really functional home and system, making it look beautiful, adding more space by installing shelving. We can kind of do it all. And yes, we love
Yeah,
our team of organizers. They are so amazing. And yes.
that's so amazing. And because nothing is more important than home. Like you do this
Oh,
for
yeah.
corporations, I understand, but you also really focus on homes for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
And so I love that you and your designers or your organizers are moms because to your point, even if you just have one, we know that their chaos will ensue. So when you think about your clients of late, like I'd say in the last year or two, what are they coming to you mostly for? Are like closet redos or
Ooh.
like what do you find yourself being asked or hired most for?
Garage has become a big one. I'd say like most people need help in their kitchen, pantry. Um, it can be, yeah, and closets and playrooms. We do a lot of that, but garages seem to be kind of like the river underneath it all with the chaos in your home. And so garages are personally my favorite. So maybe that's what's standing out to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of the like magnitude of the project and that our team can transform a space in just a couple days, even if it's like crazy
Wow.
chaos. Um, but also it just really helps families because that can
Yeah.
be a dumping zone. That might be where their kids are wanting to play, but they're throwing their bike on the ground. Maybe that's where they're entering the home and just like throwing things, dumping things. So I love garages.
Yeah. That's so interesting to me because as a realtor, I feel like when I'm showing houses, men look at the garage, women are like,
hmm
they're looking inside the house. So, but
Oh,
then I
yeah.
can see how, to what your point is, because the kids are going to go out and play and all their toys are there and their bikes and everything else. So that's so interesting. I would love you to tell us when you think about organizing, you're an expert at it. You have a calm demeanor. You're an authority in the subject of and the execution of organization. Somebody like me, okay, or others watching whose forte is not organization, perhaps, like where do you suggest we start?
That's such a great question. And I'm a little biased, but I think just accepting that maybe you're not an expert and that your stuff, it holds a lot of charge, like emotions, experiences, and hiring out the help, whether it's just like a couple of our organizers coming out or a whole team to transform a space, really is what's going to set you up to be able to maintain the space. So
Mm,
if you are like pouring all your energy into like sorting these items where you're like, an Amazon return you didn't return in time, or a duplicate you bought, or a hobby you wish you had time to do. Like, oh, that is just draining you. And
Mm,
so I can I tell my friends and my neighbors like quick tips to get them started. But at the end of the day, I know that if someone is really looking for a change in their environment and how they can show up for their day, getting ready in the morning, that having a team come in and like quickly do that transformation and customize it for you is it's the real hack. It's the real way to move forward.
wow. You know what? I just love that because what you just said is such gold, and I want everybody to hear it. You said, or what I heard was, I can give you tips and tricks, and you could even remember them, but are you going to do it? And in order to get the result of, oh my gosh, look at this, whew, I can breathe, you know, the best thing to do is hire you because you're going to get it done. And is that what I'm
Hmm.
hearing? Like tell me about like a job of maybe a kitchen pantry or the job of I'm thinking a master bedroom closet like that's big, how do
Hmm.
you or even if it's small, like are these things that can be done in a day? Are these things that take a week? Like talk to
Oh,
me about.
absolutely. Yeah, we can definitely do it in a day. We have a job on Friday where we're bringing a team of 7 to declutter a house to get the client ready to move out. So, yeah, imagine, spending your whole like 2 weeks exhausted trying to, reset your closet, declutter, get rid of the things you're no longer wearing. Your house is a mess day to day as you're figuring it out, and you still don't get that last 20% done. Because if you've tackled an organizing project on your own, you know that the last 10-20% is the heaviest. It's
Yeah.
I don't know where this should go. Should I actually keep this? And so, when we bring a team that's right for the job and enough hands to get it done, we can really go through that last 10-20% and get it complete.
That's amazing. Okay, so I like to give the viewers a good anticipation of expectation. So where my brain is going is, okay, tell me if this is right or wrong. They would inquire. You go in and you have a consultant, like you're asking them questions so you can understand how they want to live. How they're living now is not in congruency or in alignment with how they want to live. And then on the day of doing the work, are they there or are they not there? Like
Great question.
tell me about that.
That is such a great question. So, um, we really can cater this to the client. A lot of people we work with, they are just so busy that it's kind of made us develop this skill where you can be involved as little as you want to.
Hmm.
Um, we kind of aim for a typical day to just bring you in for 30 minutes or so. So if we were doing your primary suite, your bedroom, closet, and bathroom, Jen, we would only need you, from like 11 to 11:30. And that is, we are quickly going through decluttering decisions. We've set it up to be super easy for you. And we're
Wow.
also downloading at the same time your preferences and learning a lot about you to be able to zone your closet so that we have, everything within reach that needs to be within reach.
That's amazing. And so I know we only have a little bit of time left, but I do want to share that in our speaking together, you already told us you have the handyman. And then if somebody needs storage, not boxes, but whatever you're going to store stuff in, and or
Yeah.
somebody says, redo my whole closet. And you have resources for that. So tell us about the depth and breadth, like, because can you do it from start to finish? They don't have to like go out and buy anything.
Correct. So this is included in our services to purchase organizing products, research for them, measure for them, So we will typically bring more product than we need and then make it work, optimize the space while we're there and we'll handle returns. So it truly is hands off for our clients where they don't need to get in the weeds with the products and the research because as you know, there is so much nowadays.
Right. And
Even when I
so,
started my business, there wasn't that much, but now there is like, whew, all the
right.
options.
That's right. And so that means that when they want to get an inquiry and see if it's for them, they can rest knowing that they're not going to be tasked by you. They're not going to,
No.
because that's the last thing these people need. So I love that. So I have two more questions, okay? And then because I like to be bright, be brief, and be gone and be really powerful and showcase you because you're among short pump's best. And I'm excited that you're here. So my second to last question is now you've done it and you've gone. Can your clients call you or do you leave them with this is how to maintain it? Like, talk to us about that.
Well, we'll definitely do a walkthrough of your space. And the amount of time this takes depends on if it's like just your closet and it's really straightforward, or maybe it's a playroom or like a kitchen where we need to make sure everybody in the family knows where things are situated and how to maintain it. But we do have refresh sessions, like monthly, quarterly ways you can bring just a couple team members in to refresh a space,
Mm.
reset it. Sometimes we're needing to tweak things based on, as families grow, needs change. And even just
Right.
humans, like maybe one year you're going to Costco every year and you need big bins for the pantry, and then the next year, whatever. So, yes, we
Yeah. Oh,
definitely
that's
support
awesome.
clients with that.
That's great. So then there's no fear because they can
Mm.
reach back out to you. Okay. Last question, which I love. It's my favorite question. I'm going to end every Shore Pump Showcase video with this. What do you hope that people feel after spending time with you and your team? What do you want them to feel?
I love this question so much because this is what I always tell my team is that yes, we want to produce excellent results, but most importantly, like we want the client to be comfortable with you there. Like the
Mm.
way the vibe, the way things feel is the most amazing experience. We had a client reach out and she was like super nervous to take this step. It had just gotten out of the hand after the loss of her husband. And she told me that the first day my team was there, she just sat downstairs with her head in her hands, just like
Oh,
so nervous, so anxious. But our team continued to work with her. She started to see that they really wanted to show up for her. They cared for her. That there truly is no judgment. We see a space and we just see potential. And what I loved about this client sharing with me is that, she continued to work with us. She booked more projects with us. So even though she was feeling this extreme
mm.
fear and shame, once she started working with our team, she was like, oh my goodness, this is the best thing ever, best decision I ever made.
Wow. And that's at the heart because you have a mission and
Mm,
a purpose for helping lift people from the heaviness of disorganization. And I just think that is so valuable because our kids feel our stress. So I say bravo,
absolutely.
and you are Short Pump's best. Tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Yeah, our website is tidyshrva.com. And we're also on Instagram, which is tidyish underscore. And we do free consultations. So if you're like, gosh, I don't even know how much this would cost, or if you guys can actually help me, free consultations, you can fill out a form there, and I would love to chat with you.
That's amazing. And I'm going to have your contact details with this video. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Caroline. And Short
Thank you, Jan.
reach out because here's your organizational expert. Have the best day.
Bye, thanks.
Bye.